Hey, hi. I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for March 7th, 2025. So, it's early. I'm just making my breakfast. I figured out some stuff with the oven, how to use it. A lot of the cooking is done with the oven. Well, breakfast is anyways. But yeah, I'm kind of getting used to it. It has a spiral kind of oven. I'm used to like flame, but it's okay. I figure it out. I noticed something yesterday because I was trying to get like stuff done, and it brought me back to when I was living in Missouri. I totally forgot about that. Over there when I was living in Missouri, I had a hard time focusing, like all the time, like to get something done. So I remember now when I was over there, I would start doing something and then I would stop and then I would start doing something else and then I would stop and then I would and so I had all these unfinished things that I had to come back to, and I'm doing it again here. It's like yesterday I said, I'm going to put this shelf together. But then after I finished doing the chair and stuff, I went to something else, then something else, then something else. And then the evening time, I was like, oh, shoot, I didn't even put that thing together. Kind of like with the TV. Like I knew I had to get a TV, but I kept not thinking about it. And I get thrown off because, a lot of it is because of what's going on right now in the world. About this guy, he's just, why is it not, if somebody lies to get their way, and it's obvious and apparent that they've been lying, that should be an automatic disqualification. But it's not for some reason. I don't get it. I'm not left or right, but I'm seeing what's going on. I'm in the middle. Like I didn't, if I were to vote, but I didn't because I was on the road, I would not vote for either side because there's things about both sides I don't like. So why should I vote for somebody? I shouldn't have to be forced to vote for one side or the other. So I would vote for something else, because there's also 3 other categories to vote for. But the way I see it is, why don't they get rid of that person when this person lied about everything? To get the vote, that sucks. And even though things aren't affecting me directly, not now anyways, right? Who knows? I felt bad for everybody. I'm not going to be like, I'm sticking to my guns and this person is helping. No, they're not. We got farmers losing their farms, and because they lose their farms, the crops die and they can't pick them. No one's picking the crops, prices, inflation going up. The guy straight up lied. Yeah. So, there should be a rule against that, shouldn't there? It's so sad. I feel so bad for people. And I see just things getting worse and worse and worse all the time. Like, it sucks. So that's another thing that causes my anxiety to go up. I got to stay away from Facebook because I notice on there that we have like the MAGA people on there, and they're quiet. Like, anyways, people I know. They're quiet because they see my backlash, and then they end up deleting themselves because maybe I say something right, or I hurt their poor little MAGA feelings. I don't know, because I'm just spitting facts at them. I'm showing documents. I'm telling it how it is, and they can't handle it. And a lot of times they can't handle it because it's a white guy who can't handle any woman talking back. That's what the MAGAs are. They're abusive men. They possibly control their wives, whatever. Wives are maybe not outspoken, or who knows. But when a woman stands up for herself, oh, God forbid. But that's what God put me here for, to stand up for people. So I have my other channel because I want to help people. It not only helps me, with what I got going on, but it helps others. Hey, why not knock two birds out with one stone? You know what I'm saying? The thing about the tarot is, though, what's cool about the tarot is, the videos can be from 20 to 30 minutes, maybe a little bit more, depending on the conversation I'm having. But that's one thing that I can stick to in one whole sitting. And then when that's done, then I get up, I try to do something else, and then I'm thrown off all over again. Things half done. Like today, I'm thinking, oh man, I gotta get those seeds. I gotta get those seeds out and germinating. So I'm gonna have to go to, you know what, honestly, I think Dollar General right up the road here has little planting thing. I just need little things and labels so I can start, germinating some seeds. And then I'm, eventually when I see sprouts coming up, I'm going to have to get little planters or build a planter out there, which I'll probably do by myself, because to get that other guy to come and do things, I have a feeling that I'll be waiting forever. So I've kind of come to the conclusion that I'm going to have to do things myself. I think I'm going to buy me a chainsaw. I think I can cut that tree back myself. And then buy some root killer along the way and kill it as I'm cutting away at it. I just have to figure out how to get rid of some of the wood, because, I think there's a burn pile around here. I'll have to go and look. But yeah, hold on a second. Okay, my food, I had to flip it and then turn it off kind of. Anyways, but I also noticed that a lot of the guys that I've met on the road, who are the MAGA guys, none of them have ever served. Neither the women. They haven't served. So it's like they're real good at speaking up and putting down and saying, yeah, MAGA, but they never even served. They don't know what sacrifice is. They have no idea. There's a person online I seen, and I was shocked. So I know she's a MAGA. I know she's kind of racist, and that sucks, because I thought she was a pretty nice person, but I still got her there. She hasn't said anything too bad, but, talking about, oh, but this is our president, we have to just deal with it, blah, blah, blah. No, we don't. No, we don't have to just deal with it. And this is somebody who's never served. This is somebody who doesn't know sacrifice. Apparently, all she knows that she's traveled and she's done this and that, but she's never sacrificed for her country. She doesn't know how it feels to almost die. She doesn't know how it feels, to have her life saved because of imminent death if they don't. She doesn't know that. She doesn't know oh, but he's doing it for our freedom. No, he's not. I almost died for oil. Not for freedom, for oil. And the military tells you that you are expendable. They tell you this day one when you get to boot camp. You are expendable. If you go, they will replace you with someone else. That's how much the government cares. Anyways, back in the day when I was in, I don't wish bad on anyone, and I don't hate anyone, but I do know the difference between right and wrong. And we have a lot of people out here who are wrong because they're uneducated. That's why he wants to take away, the education or whatever, because he wants to keep people dumb so they don't know. Because, yeah, those MAGAs, they're dumb. They're only watching things on the surface. They're not doing their own research. Me, I'll kind of go and check things just to make sure. And yeah, it usually comes out in the end that I'm right. But these people are so determined to be right themselves, but they're not. It's like, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Okay. At least I can accept that. But these people will not. They will not. They have to be right. They're the ones. They're the smart, but they're not. They're not the smartest. And that's why people are losing farms. Prices are increasing everywhere, Kind of sucks. But what can you do? Oh, we have to just deal with him because he's our president. No, we don't. You can speak out, speak up. I would love to go to these protests. I would love to hold a sign and, but I can't because I can't be in environments that have too many crowds of people there. Because I will have the highest anxiety, my blood pressure will go up, I might faint, I don't want, I'm looking out for me. The only thing I have is my channels. So I try to do the best I can when I see things and I'll talk about them. But like right now, I can feel my blood pressure going up, but because I'm just talking about it. Anything that has to do with the VA, blood pressure goes up. I start feeling ill because I talk about it. Even though when trying to heal from traumas and things, it's best to talk about it. But it's hard when you feel your body reacting. It's hard. And I don't take pills. I don't do drugs. I don't drink alcohol. I don't do anything to numb my pains. I don't want painkillers or narcotics, because that's another thing that the VA likes to do, is they like to pump veterans full of narcotics. And if you go there for pains or something that's really bothering you, they roll their eyes at you thinking, oh, you're just here for pain meds. No, I'm not. I don't take pharmaceuticals. I have to do this all on my own because I am allergic to half the stuff out there. I have allergic reactions. I cannot take anything, so I just don't risk it at all. So, anyways, see, and that's possibly why I get thrown off conversation here and there and here and there, because like I have a hard time focusing. Why? There's nothing going on here. It's an empty house. I'm sitting here. I'm folding clothes. I'm cleaning things. I'm trying to unpack things. I'm thinking, oh man, I have to go with those seedlings. I gotta start this, because I mean, as far as I know, April is a planting season. That's what I thought from my dad. But you know what? He lives in California, so the weather is different there. Somebody else I saw on YouTube was like, planting season start around March. Shoot, that's right now. So now I'm getting a little nervous, like, oh, I gotta do this. But it takes a lot, It takes a lot of my effort, and I gotta take care of my dogs, and it's just so much, it seems like. And it's nothing going on here, but I'm so flustered still, it kind of sucks. But, that's all I have for you guys, I guess. Sitting too long on the chair kind of makes me feel, especially if I'm not like moving my arms and my hands. With the tarot, I'm moving my hands, Sometimes during the tarot, I will get like that feeling. And, my hands don't show here on the table because I have it directly on the table. And sometimes I'll be just going like this while I'm doing the reading because, darn, my hands are numb, like it hurts. But working with my hands helps because it's my hand. It's hard for me to do. I can't grip. Like, I can't grip stuff. It's like a secondary condition from my back. That's a totally different thing. But I haven't I haven't gone to get help because I just don't like going to the VA. It's so horrible over there, I feel like. I don't know what cuts and what they're doing at the VA. But I do know, like, they should hire veterans in there and not civilians. Veterans who are, properly trained, because a veteran knows what another veteran's going through. Not somebody who's never served or whatever. They have no idea. And then they treat veterans when they come in like they roll their eyes. They think you just want drugs, whatever. They're so rude over at the VAs. Not at VA Long Beach, the VA healthcare system in Long Beach, California. That place is a great place. I haven't seen any veteran hospital like that in my whole travels around the United States. I haven't seen that. But you also have to understand that the VA hospital is a learning hospital. It's a hospital like that people get hired, right out of med school they just get there. And so they work there for a couple years. And then that's, they get their knowledge or their experience. And then they leave and they open their own practices. So they're only there for, the internship kind of thing, or who knows. But it's a learning hospital. So what they're doing at these hospitals is they're treating us veterans like the guinea pigs, trial and error. Because they really don't feel like we're worth, you know, anything better. Yeah, it kind of sucks. So, anyways, that's all I have, right? It's enough rambling. Because already I feel like I'm getting like, you know? But I'm Mona, the Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for March 6, 2025, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.